Hello everyone. Now in today's Microsoft Excel tutorial, I'm going to explain to you what data validation is and how you can use it in an Excel form. Now, have you ever tried to fill a form on the internet online and where you are required to enter, let's say, your age or your date of birth, and you try to type your name, and then instead of entering your name there, it shows you an error or a message showing that you are not allowed to type text characters in that field. Yes, that's what data validation is used for in Excel. Now, data validation, as you can see here, is a feature that lets you to control the type of data entered in a worksheet, ensuring more accurate and consistent data input. Now, data validation doesn't just help you to control the type of data user enters, it also helps to maintain consistency in data entry in Microsoft Excel. Okay, so let's go straight into the form. So we have a form right here, like a student form where we can use to collect student data. Okay, so we have student name, date of birth, age, state of origin, phone number, faculty, course of study, level, and current grade. So we're going to create different types of data validation right here. Okay, and then again, just like always, this exercise, this workbook is available for you to download. Just go to the description of this video and download the workbook, and then follow up with the tutorial, and then you can also take the rest of it as a practice exercise from where we stopped. So like I say, data validation is used to control the data input in a form or in a spreadsheet. So let's get started. I want to control the type of data. I want to control the type of data that is entered in this column. For date of birth, we want the users to only be able to enter date here, not text, not number, just date. Okay, so we can highlight this. We can do it one after the other, but it's faster if you just highlight everything. And then next step, you go to data, and then you go to data validation right there. Okay, you can tap on that icon. It's going to open the data validation box. All right, so we have three options on that data validation. We have settings, input message, and error alert. All right, so this settings option is compulsory, but the other two, they are optional, which means input message and error alert, they are optional options. But I'm going to show you how to use the three of them just in case. All right, so under settings, now we want to allow date, or only date. Okay, so I'm going to come over to allow, click on it, and then select date. All right, now I can also select my data. All right, so I want a date between what, or not between, or equal to, or not equal to, or greater than, or less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. So assuming I want to use, let's say, greater than, less than or equal to, or let me use between. Okay, so I want the user to be able to enter a date between January 1st 2000 and then May 1st to 2025. All right, so the user would be able to enter a date between January 1st 2000 and May 1st 2025, which means any date that falls out of this range will be rejected by our form. Okay, so again, allow date, sorry, I'm supposed to use between. All right, allow date between January 1st 2000 and May 1st 2025. Okay, so now go to input message. Now the input message works like a tooltip. Okay, it's what will pop up when you activate or click on a cell. The message will pop up prompting the user to, on what to do. So the input message here, the title is going to be date of birth. Okay, input message is going to be enter your date of birth in date format. Okay, so that's our input message. Then error alert, So this error alert is that error that will pop up that when the user tries to enter the wrong type of data in these cells on the column. So I'm going to use warning as our error alert, and then the title is going to be error, and then error message would be the data you entered is invalid. In short, date format. Okay, so the data you entered is invalid. Please enter your date of birth in short date format. Now pay attention to the manner in which I structured the message. Whenever you are entering error message, the error message must have these two sections. First of all, the error message, secondly the solution. Okay, so we don't just leave the users hanging after you tell them what the error is. What then are they supposed to do? You give them the solution, all right, or you suggest a solution for them. Okay, so we have the settings, we have the input message, and then we have the error alert. Okay, so like I say, the settings is compulsory. You must set the settings right here. Then for the input message and the error alert, they are optional, though I will always encourage you to use them whenever you are creating a form in Excel. All right, so I'm going to tap OK now, and then first thing you're going to see is our input message. Enter your date of birth in date format. Okay, any of these cells you tap on, we're going to see that input message. All right, so now I'm going to enter a date. Let's say February 5th 2023, and that's going to accept our date of birth. But if I enter a date outside our range, let's say May 12th 1999, this is going to show us the error message showing that this date of birth actually falls outside our range of data validation. Okay, so that's how you set data validation. Finally, we're going to use you can also set data validation here for age. So I can come over to age, go back to data validation. Under settings, so I'm going to set it to whole number. Okay, so whole number, minimum, let's say 18, and then maximum 50, for instance. So I'm going to tap OK. For now, I'm going to ignore input message and error alert. So OK, this is going to add data validation for me right there. So if I enter, let's say 12 years old, this is going to show automatically generate an error. Okay, let's say 34 years old, this is going to accept our data. All right, so finally, for now, you can also set a data validation for a drop down list. You can create a drop down list of different states. So I can come over here, activate that, and then go back to data validation. Then under data validation, I'm going to set it to list this time since I want a drop down list. Okay, then here I'm going to type the different states I want to use. Assuming I'm going to use some of the states in Nigeria. Let's say FCT, Lagos, Kaduna, and so on. Okay, so here are some of the states we have in Nigeria. You can just type them separated with a comma. All right, so we have allow list, then source is going to be the state. So I'm going to tap OK. This is going to give me a drop down list of all my states, so I can just easily use flash fill or just drag down to give me the states in all the cells right there. So these are the three of the ways you can create a drop down list. We have other options right under data validation. Okay, when you get to allow, we have whole number, decimal, list, date, time, text length, and custom. It depends on what type of data you want to the users to enter in your selected column. You just set your data validation in that format. Again, like I mentioned, you can download this this spreadsheet, this workbook on the description of this video, and then practice with this spreadsheet and then complete this table using data validation.